Okay, hi everyone, I'm Kelly Renee, you're on Sharing Our Shine, and today I'm going to organize my books a little bit. This is not something I have done on camera before, but I have 4 books, 1 A2 and 3 A3s already filled. Not filled to capacity, but I've started using them, and I've got some new books here, 2 A3s and an A4 for my smallest diamond painting. So I'm going to be moving some things around, and I thought I'd go ahead and turn on the camera to get a video started. So I've got a hamper full of Temu unboxed car canvases that I've done in previous videos that are not in the books yet. So I'm going to go ahead and start with those, see what the images are, and see what book I want to put them in as I kind of arrange getting these canvases out of the hamper that I store them in after I do an unboxing or an unbagging, to kind of reduce the bulk of storage that I have right now. So I'm hoping you guys will join me. This will be probably a series of videos. I don't want to keep each video too long, but this process generally takes me quite a bit of time. So welcome to all the new subscribers as well. Thank you so much for joining. And we'll see how this goes. I hope to do a deja vu video. I've only done one of those, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to getting to some future deja vu videos. If you don't know what that is, check my channel. I have the first one already published. But in a nutshell, I basically go through, I randomly pick some diamond paintings and talk about some of the possibilities of how I may finish them, if I'm going to use any special drills and that sort of thing. Watch that first video to get a feel for a deja vu video. But today is about organizing, so there'll be quite a few edits. I'm going to try to keep the videos under an hour as best I can, but we'll see how that goes. There'll be lots of starts and stops. As I have a very slow work day today. I am working today and at this hour, today being a Wednesday in middle of May 2024. And I'll just see how it goes. So thanks for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and get started and get a few of the canvases out of the hamper and start this process. And you can all kind of see how I do things. Oh, apologies for all the bandaging. I have a very bad wrist injury and I cut myself. So I've got some bandages on both areas of my left hand. Sorry about that. So hopefully it's pretty bandage, right? It's kinesiology tape that I use on my wrist. And I put a matching one on my finger just because, why not? So let me go ahead and get started, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I've got now these first 3 are from my FG Normal product review. They happen to be near the top. So I went ahead and I'm pulling this one out. And I have a limited amount of room, as I've said like 100 times in all my videos. That's fairly flat. Let me grab my scraper here. I do like these to be as flat as possible. This is a 30 by 30. And I just wish I had a little bit more room. But I do not. So it is what it is. This is my Wild Kingdom organizer. So I'm going to find a good page to put this 30 by 30. This is a 30 by 30. But this one has... This happens all the time. They simply don't fit. And I'm sure this is not the first time you've seen this, but I cut them down. I'm going to get them to fit in the book as best I can. All this extra canvas is just not necessary. Which is why this process takes multi-hours for me to actually do. And I've said before, this is going to be my first time doing this on camera. Again, because it takes so long to do. I still don't know if that's going to fit. I think it's still a little bit too wide. This is not my favorite part of the diamond painting hobby. But it is a necessary part, and I'm always glad when it's done. So, I usually have some cold drink nearby. And I'm going to take a little bit off of here as well. Obviously, I'm going to try to avoid the image itself. I do my best. I have had the occasional accident. But okay, let's see. I think that's gonna fit fine, and I'm going to go ahead and put this one back to back in this sleeve. And this is the inexpensive book, not the art dot books, so they load from the top. Which is kind of the downside for these books. The price is a good price, especially when you can catch a sale. And I'm not doing what I usually do, which is turn the book sideways. So let me go ahead and do that. Get them flat, get them in here. I don't know what I'm going to call this video. Yes, I do. But you will see the name of this video. And since it's going to be multiple videos, is that going to fit? I think maybe I just got it trimmed enough to get it to fit. Okay, let me just make sure that it's a little bit still too big, but I don't have that much room left, so I still have to put a sticker on it. Am I gonna fold that? I got like a quarter. You know what? I think I'm gonna trim it again. This is why I don't like this process. I have to get so close to the design just to get it in the book. But I really don't have a tremendous amount of storage space. So I don't have a lot of choices if I'm going to store this at all. Okay. Maybe that will be enough. I didn't get the design, but boy did I get close. Alright. So, if some of you have not bought these organizing books, consider it. Yeah, it's a little bit of work to get them in here and organized, but it's so much easier once the job is done. But I think it's worth the time and the effort. But everybody, you know, decide that for yourself. Alright, let's go here. Still a little bit too big. I'm going to let it ride. That's better. Not quite all the way there. And I'm going to store this diamond painting in a bag I have number 1. So I'm going to put on here bag 1. because I need to know where the drills are going to go. So, I try to find some of this out, this exterior glue to hold that sticker in place. And then I'm going to take the drills, and they are going to be in bag 1. This is an FG normal. Jaguar. It's a 30 by 30 square. I usually write square. I don't bother to write round because, 90% or 95% of the kits we get from the budget sites are round. The exceptions are the square. So what I do is I put a slit inside the bag, as opposed to, I know a lot of people use stickers. I don't. Stickers fall off. And now that I have the sticker inside the drills pack and bag 1 on the canvas itself, I will go ahead and grab bag 1 from my Rubbermaid container, and then I write down what I can. So this is the code number ZQA 1880, and this is FG normal, Jaguar, and it is a square. If I'm looking for a particular square, then I know what my options are for my drills. And as you can see, the bag is marked bag 1. And these envelopes are the old, when I was going to school, what the teachers used all the time for assignments and that sort of thing. And I buy them, this is a 12 by 16, I think. I buy them on Amazon. They're about $1 a bag, or $1 an envelope. This is bag 1. The canvas is marked bag 1. The drills are marked bag 1, and I have a listing on the front of everything that's in here. And that's how I organize my drills. I do have those rollouts that have the different drawers, but once they get filled, you can't, keep filling them. So this is my alternative. And this was my Wild Kingdom book. I also have the books labeled with a label on it. This is book 2, and as you can see, I have Wild Kingdom on here a couple of places. So I know which book to grab depending upon what mood I'm in. So that is my first painting, and I have many more to go. This one is called Natural and Home. So this is more like earth and fauna and florals and things that I could use to decorate your bathroom, a bedroom, that sort of thing. That's what I call home. And this dirt bike, I think, fits into that. I think it fits into that category, so that's where this one will go. So I'm going to pause for a moment, grab something to drink, and I'll be back. Okay, let me go on with the next one. So, because this is the first time I'm doing this sort of activity in a video, I'm going to start a new WIP series called WIP and what? WIP and what? Yeah. And it'll be stuff like this. This is kind of ancillary. Maybe diamond painting adjacent. Maybe even some adult coloring. I do other crafting. I've not yet shared on the channel. And what did I do with my scraper? Oh, there it is. So I am starting a WIP and what? Series. Just something off the beaten path. Could be a different craft. It could be some art journaling. It could be some adult coloring. And it could be something like this. Where I'm just doing some activity that isn't the usual part of a diamond painting channel. let's see. That is my next bag. And I do generally number my pages. And I see I have this one numbered up to 910. So I'm going to have to... I've still got room in bag 1. And this is a small... This is a very small drill pack. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in bag 1. So I'm going to go ahead and write bag 1 on here. This should fit fine. I do have some trim room. I'm going to find a little bit of that overlapping glue to help adhere the label to this. I am going to trim this just a little bit. I think it could fit better, and I do have some room. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I think it'll be fine. And I've got a little trash bucket over here that I'm keeping these on. So this is going to be a bag 1. This is also FG normal. Like to know where I got it from. This is more of a dirt bike to me, so I'm going to put dirt bike. Could be a motorcycle or whatever. It says it's 30 by 30, so that's what I'm going to write, even though the actual measurement isn't that. And that will go in the drills, and this will go in the book. And I just want to test the sizing. Turn it sideways, and hopefully be able to open up the very nice sleeve here. And I think if you have, you know, a dozen or so, or close to a dozen diamond paintings, these books that on sale I've gotten as low as $7 is really worth the price. Because you can put all your drills in, as long as you have a way of organizing your painting, matching them up to the drills themselves, you'll be fine as far as organizing and putting 2 and 2 together. So again, I use slips of paper as opposed to stickers. It's just easier for me. And frankly, I mean, really, there's no right or wrong way of doing this. There's just what works for you in your space. But it's just nice to see what other people are doing to give you kind of ideas on what system might work for you. I just have a Rubbermaid tub over here that holds my bags. I've got them all numbered, and I did invest in the bags. And let's see, what is the code? ZSH252 FG normal. Dirt bike. And at some point, you can go ahead and make yourself some type of spreadsheet for everything that's in a particular bag. So it really, or you can just, like I do for the Deja Vu videos, I just look through the book, and then I know what bag or drawer to go to retrieve the drill set for whatever I'm working on. And this is the last FG normal. And then I can go ahead and throw these away. And this one is a, how big is this one? 40 by 40. This is not going to fit in my A3, so this will have to go in my A2 book. And I'm going to pull. I have 3 of these, I believe. I have 3. I may only have 2. That will fit in here. I don't have a lot of wiggle room. I am going to... You see what I mean about this taking quite a bit of time to do? But man, am I always happy when that hamper is empty. These are just my larger paintings. I don't have enough to really have a category. I pair them up whenever I can to maximize. That's the one I finished. You've all seen that on one of my completion videos where I did 6 kits. I told you I had another one of those. And I'm glad I do have extra of these books. Let's see here. And as you can see, I do fold mine. I don't have a problem with it. Some people would. I don't. And I'm going to put this one... How big is the drill pack for this? It's quite slender. It's not too big. Not too big. So, this one is the Diamond Art... Not Diamond Art. Art Dot brand. And it opens from the side here, not from the top. So I think I will put this one, I think I'll go ahead and put this one in, as soon as I find my pen. Here it is. I'm going to put this one in bag 2. Bag 2. And this should fit in here just fine. Label this bag 2. Then I have slips of paper that I've cut to size. Bag 2. Okay, FG normal. And this is kind of a... I'll call it a haunted house. Why not? Haunted house. 40 by 40. And it is round. So. I really should put whether it's square or round on the actual... Because I can easily look at the drills to see if they're round or square, right? Okay, that goes in there. And I think I will just put that at 2. And put round. RD. I should have been doing that all along, but I wasn't. And that is just 3 paintings sorted. Hopefully this will fit. Yeah, that'll fit. And now it's flattened. And it's in the book. And I will get bag 2 out. There is bag 2. And the code is A8897. FG normal. Haunted house. I do not have a link for this one. This is not one that I picked out for myself when I was contacted by FG Normal to do a product review for them. This is the one they randomly sent me. So, and I know a lot of you were looking for this one. This one was very, very popular. And could not find it. If I find it in the future, I will mention that in an upcoming video or during this series, for those of you that are interested. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this and get the next batch of canvases to organize. I'll be back. Okay, I've got another canvas here. This is Temu. And I was looking at the image. This could go in natural and home, or this could go in Wild Kingdom. I'm not sure yet. Oh, this is a very small drill pack. This can go in bag 1. Very small. And this is a 30 by 30. And actually, 30 by 30. That will not fit in my A4, correct? Yeah, I think that's going to be... Yeah, that's way too big. This will have to go into an A3. And I think I will do it at home. This is really not Wild Kingdom to me. So I'm going to do that one in my natural home organizer. I'm going to give it a little bit of a flattening. And I don't want to get my drill bag overly full. And this is such a small one, I'm going to go ahead and put it in bag 1. And I have 5 bags started. I always mention bag 1 or 2, but I do have 5 bags started. This is going to go in bag 1. And this is a round. Just in case I forget. It's very easy to write that RD on there. And 20 colors. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's see here. All my chunky mamas are here. I can just put this one behind the dirt bike. I don't necessarily have them organized within the books. Like all of the animal home and all of the fauna all together. You can certainly do that. Let's see how this is going to... Yeah, this is fit just fine. Oh, let me turn it sideways so I can get it in here. I'm not trying to rush through the process, but this is a long process for me, and I don't want to dilly-dally. I just want to get the canvases out of those bags, get these drills organized, so I can empty that hamper, because I do have other... This is bag 1. And this is Temu. So most of my stuff is going to be Temu. And we'll just call this Sunflower Cow. And it's 30 by 30. And I really could write W2933. I didn't do it for the FG normal ones. But on my other ones, I did write the code number on the insert for the drills. I really should do that on all of them, but I'm not going to go back at this point. W2933, that's in there. And I said bag 1. So, let me grab bag 1. And I do have room on here. This is W2933 Sunflower Cow. This is round. And this is a 30 by 30. You write down whatever comes into your mind at the time. And now the drills are put away. And I think I'm going to stop for right now on bag 1. I can always start a new bag. And like I said, I have 5 of these started. And I got plenty of room to write, but I don't want to get the bags themselves that have this kind of loop closure, which is what I prefer. And these bags, I believe, are 12 by 16. These are the largest ones I could find. These interdepartmental mail bags. Because it gives me a spot to write down the canvas information. As well, it holds quite a bit of drill mat packs. So that one is done. This I toss. I hate plastic waste, but... And I will just pull out the next one. This one... Let's see, what's this one? This one also will live in this book. This is a yak. I really love the colors on this. A very small drill pack. That could actually go in bag 1, couldn't it? Oh, break my own rules. I'm putting it in bag 1. I've got room. It's a very small drill pack. So, that's where it's gonna go. It's just where the other one is. Bag 1. Easy peasy. I don't want to put it in here with all these wrinkles. And I'm hoping I'm in frame, guys. Obviously, I don't... Wow. Okay, this is what happens when you're not paying attention. And you're not being careful. I've done that before. And I'm going to try to fix that sleeve. Oh, let's see here. I hope I can. I'm going to have to cut that sleeve out if I can't. Yeah, it looks a little janky. But it'll work. I don't have to cut it out. I don't think. I really did ruin it though, didn't I? You know what? I'm gonna cut it out. Won't be the first time. But at least you can see what happens. I'll use it for something else. Which up until this point, I think I was smoothing out my canvases on top of the books as opposed to with the books open, because I've done that before. But moving a little bit too fast. I made that mistake again, but that's how you can resolve it. This is a 60-page book. And I can afford to cut a sleeve out. It won't be the end of the world. Much safer to do it on top of the book. Now you see why. Alright, so. Okay. Let me go ahead and turn it sideways. Get this open. Yeah, sometimes these, there we go. Sleeves are a little bit hard to open. So if you make the mistake I just made, that's how I remedy it. Let's go ahead and get this in here. I just cut the sleeve out and move on. I do like those side loaders a lot. They are just much more expensive. And when I go to buy these books, I do kind of weigh whether or not I want to spend twice as much for the better books. Or I just live with these. This one I could have cut down a little bit, which is what I'm going to do. I've got some room here on the side. And I don't think the manufacturers are going to change how they print these things. They're not going to print them any more slim because of this particular issue. Even though many of the same manufacturers that do the diamond paintings sell or encouraged to sell of these books. They're not going to fix that problem. I would highly doubt that. So we have to solve them ourselves. And a pair of scissors does the trick. Okay, let's just unfold that. Okay, let's see here. Trying to get the edges flat. Okay, there we go. This plastic is pretty durable. Now, let's see here. Do I have some room? Yeah, I don't know why I have to be so darn picky. Come on now. Okay. Try to push it down here to the bottom. Okay, that has the bag one. I just need a slip of my cardstock. Bag one. And we will call this a floral. Is it a cow? Is it a yak? Floral cow. Whatever. V4685 to 30 by 30 round. Okay. Put that in there. That's in there for bag one. And I have to stand up a lot, guys. I have the Rubbermaid on top of something in order to get to these bags. I gotta stand up and grab the bag and look at the number. Oops. Forgot to write on the front. V4685. We called it a sunflower cow. And she is a 30. Not necessary to write this on here, but sometimes I do. And it's around. Okay, into bag one it goes, and that's where I can find the drills. Now I think I'm going to go ahead and string this up. And put that bag away. And pull out the next one. This one is the Cherry Blossom. I have been asked about this one in the comments. And I may have provided the item number, I'm not sure. Whatever I provide in my videos for these hauls or product reviews is what I have. So if you come back and ask me months later, can I have a link? If I didn't provide it initially, I don't have it. I just don't have it. This is another 30 by 30. I'm going to flatten it out on top of the book because I've already learned my lesson for today. Not to do it on top of the plastic. I don't want to have to cut out too many pages. These books are inexpensive, but that's kind of a waste. Okay, that's nice and flat, not too many gaps. And this one will go into bag two. And I'm going to look the time on this video. Bag two. And this is a square. Usually you can look at the grid and see if it's a round or square, and obviously this one has the grid, so this one is a square. But hey, doesn't take all that much time to write SQ on a label. So I've got this one labeled. I'm going to make my cardstock. This is bag 2. This is HR 022. And this is Cherry Blossom. This is a square. It's a 30 by 30. Let me go ahead and put the labeling. Oh, where is the opening? There it is. Inside with the drills, so I can put the drills away. Know what canvas it belongs to. I will store it in the right bag, and let me go ahead and put the canvas in its sleeve. Oh, really need to turn it sideways. At least for me. My arms are, I don't know, only so long. Does this one need to be cut? Probably. And I don't have a lot of cutting room, do I? Do I have to put it in this way? I don't have a whole lot of cutting room. I only have a little bit. Let's see here. I'm gonna put it in this way. That doesn't save me. I could put it in this way. I could cut this off and put it in sideways. Some instructions on diamond painting or care or something. Doesn't always have to be right side up. But this will help me fit it just a little bit better. I don't know. I watch a lot of channels. And I don't know that anyone has filmed this process that uses these books. I really don't. And how they do it. So this is just what I came up for me. Like I said, I have the those organizers. This is bag 2. Oops, I gotta write it on the front. HR 022. Those drawers, those organizers with drawers. This is square. But the drawers are starting to get a little full. 30 by 30. Okay, bag 2 on the label and bag 2 on the bag. And bag 2 on the canvas itself. And I've got a little bit more room. I can probably get a couple more drill packs in here, so I'll just loosely bind it. And that's what I love about these string closures. It makes it so much more reusable, reclosable, whatever the word is. Okay, I throw away my scraps from my cuttings, and I can move on to the next lot of diamond paintings, getting them organized in my books. I am looking at the clock and we're close to 45 minutes. So we're going to call this part 1 of this WIP and what? Diamond painting organizing, canvas organizing series that I'm doing. The WIP and what is going to be kind of a mishmash of different things. And this is one of those different things. So that's why I decided to start a whole new series, the WIP and what series. So we'll end this very first video here. Join me for part 2. Hopefully I can keep you company while you're diamond painting or doing some longer than normal activity. I will put these videos in a playlist. So if you're diamond painting for, I don't know, a couple hours or whatever, you can watch 2 or 3 videos of this series to keep you company. But until we can meet each other again, remember to share your shine with others and allow others to share their shine with you. all the while practicing tolerance and respect with one another, something we all need and deserve. And while we're looking for the next opportunity to be together, do take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to keep going. I'll hit the record button, and you'll see a continuation of pretty much the same thing. So join me for part 2 of what will be my second video of my WIP and What series, organizing my canvases. See you next time. Bye-bye.